Hello, angels. Thank you for guiding me and blessing me and supporting me today and every day. And hello, beautiful humans. I'm Stacy. I'm a psychic medium. I channel messages through a process called automatic writing to bring healing and guidance to the collective. So trust if you're seeing this today, there's something in this message for you. Today, I channeled messages for all the fire signs, earth signs, air signs, and water signs. And the first message that came through, it was for the fire signs, the Leos, Sagittarians, and Aries. And the message for you today is that everything is a blessing. Even being uncomfortable is a blessing in many ways. Find gratitude in everything, in every experience, and in everything. Don't damn anything. Stop going around saying damn it and instead say bless it. And the more you love it all, the more the universe will give you to love. Okay, let's see. What else do fire signs today? Angels, spirits, and guides. What do fire signs need to know for this week, the week of the new moon? What do fire signs need to know? You may be feeling like your fire has been put out lately. And maybe that has something to do with not finding the gratitude in everything. Your sacral plexus seems blocked, and to tap into more of that fire energy to start moving and dancing and moving your hips around and doing things that open up your solar plexus, wearing yellow or orange. So, ironically enough, I am a fire sign. And I have been really drawn to yellow lately. And also, there may be a need for like a real energy clearing, like clearing your chakras. So, if you're a fire sign watching this, Google how to balance your chakras. There's some really good videos on how to balance your chakras. What else for fire signs? And if you're really just feeling stuck, remember that things are going to really start falling to place for you in the fall, Sagittarians. And then there's going to be a gift revealed, and this has to do with loving everything, even if you're uncomfortable. There is a gift in this experience that you're having. And so a good like journal prompt is to ask yourself, like, why is this person my teacher right now? Or what am I supposed to be learning from this experience? What is the gift the universe is giving me in this? Because even like you know quitting a job, even if it was unexpected and you didn't plan for it, there is a gift. Now you can find a new job that really supports you and helps you on your path. um, so look for the gift. There's going to be a gift revealed with some experience, but there also somebody may be giving you a gift, fire signs. And then who or what are you being devoted to? um because where we put our energy, where we put our attention, energy flows. So what are you being devoted to? Who or what? But there also is a lot of spirit energy around the fire signs right now, wanting to help, giving the gift of help, and being very devoted. Um, and then look for the gift. So if someone or something has left your life, look for the gift in that. Perhaps you have a lot more free time now that that person isn't in your life. Perhaps you have a lot more peace. Okay, let's see what else for the fire signs, angels, spirits, and guides. What else do the fire signs need to know? So try to look at things from a different perspective. You're at maybe your standstill or being still is finally starting to move. Um, but it's important really to be authentic. And I feel like maybe you've been afraid to be your true self, but it's time to really step into your power, fire signs. Um, Really, and to get that creative fire energy flowing, dancing, and doing a workout to the point of really sweating and then sitting quietly in meditation. But refusal to look at something for what it truly is. And then a new beginning, a creative new opportunity, perhaps a career advancement or a major change or shakeup in your life that is leading to more creativity and a better opportunity, a better life. So look for the gift. There's a gift being revealed to you. Four of Pentacles. And if you've been feeling really like you have to hoard or hold on to everything, whatever it is, your energy, your time, your money, your love, even your affection, you're gonna start to be able to give things more freely and feel less stingy. What else? Um, defending your beliefs and your decisions, choosing your battles wisely, standing up for yourself, and just being completely authentic. And I feel like some of you have been thinking that you've been being really authentic, and now it's going to become clear that you haven't been. You've been still trying to be the people pleaser. Um, but having healthy boundaries is really important for this week. And really, and then Ace of Pentacles. So the beginning of something that could lead to more money or more creativity. Okay, let's see what angels are around most for the fire signs right now. Angels, spirits, and guides. What else for the fire signs? What do the fire signs need to know? Put these, maybe you can see them. What else do the fire signs need to know? Following your passion, Archangel Haniel can help with that. And with the Ace of Wands being like a fiery new beginning, a passionate new beginning, I feel like the fire signs are getting a renewed love for life. And it could have to do with a new career, a new relationship, just something new, a new way of being that is helping to open up your creativity and help you find more passion. And that's Archangel Haniel can help with that. And then Archangel Metatron is saying to be more childlike, to spend more time with children. Children are very sensitive. So perhaps you're being a little more sensitive right now, fire signs, and that could be sensitive to things in the environment or sensitive to other people, sensitive to chemicals. So watch out for that and treat yourself like you would, a child, like take care of yourself like you would take care of a child. See what animal energy is around for the fire signs right now, angels, spirits, and guides. And so this animal card that I'm about to pull is what you can tap into their energy to try and help you this week in whatever situation you may find yourself in. Angels, spirits, and guides, what animal energy? The cougar, being assertive. In silence, you find power. Claim your leadership role and take action. You know where to go and what to do. You have the courage and confidence to succeed now. So that's what I have for the fire signs. Hello, water signs, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Angels want you to know this week that there are two sides to every story. And if more than two people are involved, there are even more than two sides to the story. Try to see things from every angle. Try to see things from every person's point of view. And remember, everyone has an agenda. Don't take anything personal this week, water signs. And remember, everyone is the star of their own movie. So sometimes we forget that we aren't the star of someone else's movie. We are only the star of our own movie. And we also forgot that they may be seeing things completely different than we do. So that's the warning for the water signs this week. Angel spirits and guides. What else do water signs need to know? What do water signs need to be aware of this week? Letting things go, releasing, release things to help you rest and take more naps to gather more energy. Release what's not serving you so that you have more space to gather energy so that you can rest and take care of the things that really serve you best. Don't waste time on things that aren't leading you to where you want to be in life. And water signs, there is an energy of being the teacher this week, of being the shaman. So you know a lot, and you may be getting a lot of people coming to you this week for advice. And don't let them steal your energy. These two cards together are telling me that you can help because you are the teacher and you are full of healing and wisdom. But don't forget to rest and release. So make sure that you ground and center after dealing with people that are coming to you for healing or for advice. And caffeine may be, oh, no. It's again another card of taking little breaks. So don't let other people's energy affect you so much that you become overwhelmed and get sick. So take more frequent breaks. And also, if you have a friend that needs a little bit of your time, go ahead and take time to have coffee with them or something this week, water signs. And don't forget that you're never alone. Spirit is always wanting to help you. All you have to do is ask. Okay. Okay, what else? What animal energy is around the water signs right now? What animal energy can help the water signs? So whatever card comes out, take a few moments to Google the totem animal meaning of it and try to emulate that in your life a little more this week, water signs. What does a water signs need to know? Orca, whale, adventure. Dare to do things differently. Sing your own song. And whales communicate through sonar. So really try when you're having dealings with other people to really hear what they're saying. Try to really understand what they're saying to you. Move forward with confidence, be loyal. Friends and family are your treasures. Be brave. You are more powerful than you know. Sing your wild song. Dare to be different. Manifest your travel dreams. So if you've been wanting to go somewhere or do something, water signs, now's the time. And it's probably like an ocean vacation or something that you're trying to get to. Spirit is saying now is a good time. Start making plans for that. Okay, let's see what else. Angel spirits and guides. What else do water signs need to know right now? Angel spirits and guides. And there's going to be a lot of movement towards something in the fall. So maybe you are a teacher going back to school in the fall, but gather your energy right now. Um, Strength, the strength card's coming up, the ancient oak spirit, and I'm not really feeling like you're gonna need to have strength for anything, but I feel like you are the strength in a lot of people's lives. You're the solid part of it, and you may be being called to really be the leader and take charge in something. Um, there's a need to go with the flow, to flow more, but also take time to yourself so that you can gather inner strength and more knowledge. When you're around too many people this week, water signs, all their energy is really going to need to be cleansed from you, like salt baths or um, grounding mats or some kind of something like that. And then an energy of acceptance. So accept that, there's times you go with the flow, there's times things are stuck, there's times when you're in complete stillness, but a change is coming and you want to be ready for it. Water signs. Angels, spirits, and guides. What else do the water signs need to know? I want to pull one of these cards for the acceptance. Why is the acceptance here? What do water signs need to accept? It's like you need to accept that you're not invincible. You need to accept that you need to rest, you need to gather strength. You need to accept that sometimes even the healer needs healing. And walking away from something, a collaboration, maybe walking away from a collaboration that isn't working out, and just learning things. And with the King of Swords upside down, it could be like um, being faced with a truth that you don't want to admit, but there's no getting away from it now. And someone may have said something really in a harsh way that really set you off on a different path, forcing you to walk away from a collaboration. And you may be having to accept that you have to walk away. Okay. What angel advice do you have for the water signs this week? Angel spirits and guides. What else do the water signs need to know? Notice your reoccurring physical and emotional feelings as they signify divine guidance, clairsentience. So that's like actually feeling stuff in your body and having intuitive hits in your body. You really can feel it. Pay attention to your emotions, water signs. They're guiding you towards the truth and towards your best life. And then remember to breathe. So that's Archangel Raguel. Notice your recurring physical and emotional feelings as they signify divine guidance. Okay, that's what I have for you, water signs. Thanks. Hello, air signs. The messages that came through for you this week are to remember love comes when you love yourself first. So if you're a single air sign, Spirit is urging you to love yourself first. Become obsessed with yourself, they say. And don't worry who likes it. And they're not talking about being obsessed with your looks. They're saying become obsessed with your integrity, become obsessed with your knowledge, become obsessed with making yourself very, very interesting. Then someone interesting shows up. Make yourself what you want in another person. Okay, air signs. That's the message from the angels for you this week for the new moon. Angel spirits and guides. What else do the air signs need to know? Mirror, ego. So everyone, so remember when you're having issues with someone, it's because they're triggering you because you see something in them that you also have inside of you. And so either you're triggering other people this week or people are triggering you because you guys are mirroring each other. And for some reason, either your ego isn't liking it or their ego isn't liking it. And that kind of goes hand in hand with what the angels were saying about, you know, if you want the love to come in, be that love and don't be triggered by someone mirroring you. And then the inner child card. So, um, to be more playful this week and take care of your inner child, give your inner child the things that they need. I remember I sat in meditation and asked my inner child one time what she needed to be happier. And she said, eat more tiramisu. um, but this is kind of like the feeling like you're going to find a frog and kiss a frog and he's going to turn into a prince. But really, you want to be that prince, then find the frog. Angel spirits and guides. What else for the air signs? To make good choices. Don't put other people on a pedestal. Put yourself on that pedestal, air signs, and choose differently. If what you've been doing isn't working out for you, do something different. And then believe at the bottom of the deck. So this card is like, you're not going to see it until you believe it. You quit saying, I'll believe it when I see it. No, you'll see it when you finally believe it. That's what Spirit is saying. Okay. And angel spirits and guides. What else for the air signs? What do air signs need to know this week? Angel spirits and guides. And to not be a people pleaser this week, try to put yourself first and you be a people pleaser. You may find yourself this week having to really go with the flow and maybe not feeling very comfortable about it. Go with the flow, but still put yourself first, air signs. And truth. Let yourself lovingly speak the truth, no matter what it is. And I was getting that feeling before, like with the mirror and the ego. And when you're speaking your truth, it may trigger someone, but don't stop. You're this week seeing the truth in something, air signs. You may be seeing a lot of ravens or a lot of blackbirds. That's a sign for you. And then feeling a little off out of focus this week, like you're having trouble focusing on stuff. Just try to go with the flow. Don't let it get too crazy, but go with the flow. Be authentic. Speak your truth. Pay attention to what your inner child wants and take some time for renewal because when you become renewed, you'll step into your power, air signs. Okay, let's see what animal spirit is around. But I feel like the blackbirds, the crows are with you this week, helping guide you. Look up the totem animal to the crow, and that is about communicating with the spirit world. What else? Angel spirits and guides. What else for the air signs? Ooh, it's the personal choice. So close your eyes and see what animal comes through. And then the swan with grace. You who glides across the waters of my soul, bring me your wisdom and light. Help me transform into elegance and grace. Inspire me with dignity and the spirit of beauty. So you got the swan and personal choice. What strengths, close your eyes. What animal do you imagine? What strengths are they known for? What wisdom do they share? Embrace these qualities. So I would look up the swan and the raven to help you and try to tap into their energy a little this week. Okay, let's see what angel is around supporting the air signs the most this week. Angels, spirits, and guides. Nurture, Archangel Gabriel. As you nurture a child, you nurture your own inner child. Both activities are important for you right now. And it's very interesting that two cards came up talking about the inner child. So perhaps air signs, you need a little inner child work. And that has to do with soul retrievals and there are a lot of meditations you could find on YouTube that help you tap into and heal your inner child. And I would suggest that for you this week, air signs. That's what I have for you. If you liked this reading, please hit the like button. Thank you. See you next time. Hello, Earth signs. Thanks for watching. Your message from the angels this week is to make a schedule and stick to it. Making a schedule and not following it adds to confusion and lack of consistency, which leads to a lack of confidence. Show up for yourself first, and then the confidence will come. Commit to yourself and follow through, like the chariot from the tarot cards. Make a decision and go in that direction. Whatever, you can't make a wrong decision. Just make a decision and go in that direction. At least there's movement. Focus on your strengths. This will bring them out even more. Ignore what you think needs improvement and focus on your genius this week. What are you better at than everyone you know? Focus on displaying that, and you'll feel more confident and you'll have more follow through, and then you'll feel more confident. Okay. That's the message for the earth signs. Angel spirits and guides. What else do the earth signs need to know this week? What do the earth signs need to know? To take the leadership role again, like the chariot. So there's something that you're not feeling very confident about, but start feeling confident about it. Step into that leadership role, and it will lead to prosperity. I feel like perhaps because the prosperity came upside down, you've been really worried about your finances, but I feel that make that schedule, focus on it, focus on what you're really good at, and the money will start flowing. And um, community, like being in community a little more, so less time alone for the earth signs. And then it may take courage to step into this new leadership role, but honestly, I don't feel like you really have much of a choice, earth signs. Um, the truth, you're starting to see the truth and it's leading to expansion. So you're already knowing that you need to step into this leadership role, and being on the fence about it is blocking your prosperity and also blocking your expansion. But once you step into this role, you're going to free yourself up for so much more. You're going to, so much more abundance, so much more prosperity. Um, Something about singing, opening your throat chakra can really help you this week, earth signs. You've been patient, waiting for the change, but I feel like it's on its way. Okay. Angel spirits and guides. What animal energy is around the most? And if you've been seeing yellow birds or um, blackbirds, then you know this message is for you. Also, there's the stag in this leadership card, stag spirit. But like, look at his face. He is so determined and he just knows he's the shit. So this week, earth signs, try to just, know you're the shit. Tap into your genius. What do you do better than everybody else? Pay more attention to that. Bring that on display more. Ooh, and then the wolf, Pathfinder. I love this for you. See, another card of leadership. Release your past and start a new journey. You are a teacher and help others find their way. There will be challenges, but your soul is strong. Perseverance is your secret power. You have a love that endures. So the wolf. So Google wolf totem animal and see what the wolf has to teach you. And, throughout the day, be like, hey, wolf, I'm going to try to be more like you. So see what the wolf has to teach. And then fox. So being clever, um, swift and smart. Solutions to problems are easily found right now for you, earth signs. And then always listen to your instincts. Resources surround you and be open to romance. And I feel like you have a love that endures, be open to romance, um, prosperity. So doing things this week that you're really good at will help boost up your confidence and may also bring more fun into your love life. Angel spirits and guides. What else do the earth signs need to know this week, the week of the new moon? Angel spirits and guides. Clear cognizance, Archangel Uriel. I love Archangel Uriel. Pay attention to thoughts and ideas that come to you as they are answered prayers. So ask Archangel Uriel to help you to step into this leadership role, to have the courage to help you grow. Okay. That's what I have for you, Earth signs. Thanks for watching. Please hit that like button.